Here we go with the in-class review. So if I look at this, I have y equals -3. So I'm going to go to when the y value is -3. I am going to draw a horizontal line. Then on the next one, it says x minus 3, so I go down to -3. I go up 1/1, like so. And then I draw a line. And the solution is where they run into each other, and that is at the point 0, -3. Next one. Oh, I need to get this into y equals mx plus b. So I subtract x to the other side. I divide by a negative, and I get x plus 2. So I come to here, and I up 1/1. So go like so, and then I can do the other one, and I add x to the other side. I get y equals x plus 2. Oh, look at that. They're exact same thing. So infinite solutions. This next one. So subtract 4x, so I get 6y equals 4x plus 24. Oops, that's -4x. Divide through by 6, and I'll get -2/3 x plus 4. So I go up to 4. I go down 2 over 3, down 2 over 3, down 2 over 3, somewhere in there, over 3, oops, 3, up 2 over 3, draw a line, and this one. So I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides, get -2x plus 4, divide, get 2x minus 4. So I have -4. I go 2 over 1, 2 over 1, 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. Oh, I didn't like how I drew that. Okay, so the point where they run into each other is 3, 2. So the solution for this is 3, 2. Then I come over to this one. Okay, I want the y by itself and not the x by itself, so I'm going to multiply everything by 8 to start off. So I'm going to get 8x equals 48 minus 3y. I'm going to subtract the 48 over, equals -3y. Divide everything by a -3, so I get -8/3 x. And that's going to be what? Did I do that right? Plus 16 equals y. Ooh, that graph is not going to help me any. So I'm going to do this one, multiply everything by 12 first. Get 48 equals 3 into that's 8x plus 3y. So I'm going to subtract that 48 minus 8x. Oh, I should write it the other way. -8x plus 48 equals 3y. Divide through by 3. Oh, these are the exact same things. We'll pretend like this is going up by 2's. This is going up by 2's. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I go down 8, so 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, oops. Over 3. So that would be, that's, so here. So like, so if these were going up by 4s. So this is infinite solutions. Okay, this one, substitution. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to plug it in here. So 2x plus 4x plus 5 equals 17. So that gets me 6x plus 5 equals 17. 6x equals 12, and x equals 2. So I take that and I plug it back in. So y minus 4 times 2 plus 5. So y equals 8 plus 5. So y equals 13. So the point 2, 13. Okay, so this next one, I'm going to get y by itself. So that's going to be y equals negative 2x plus 3. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to plug it in for the y. So 4x plus 4. And then I'm going to replace my y with negative 2x plus 3 equals 8. Multiply that through. So 4x minus 8x plus 12 equals 8. So negative 4x plus 12 equals 8. Subtract 12 from both sides and get negative 4. So x equals 1. Plug that back into the original equation. So 2 times 1 plus y equals 3. So 2 plus y equals 3. So y equals 1. So this is the point 1, 1. Okay, which one are we going to solve for? I'm going to solve for this y right here. So I'm going to get 4y equals 5x plus 20. So y equals 5/4 x plus 5. So 10x minus 8 times 5/4 x plus 5 equals 20. Oops, I did the wrong one. Equals negative 40. Okay, you have to make sure you plug it into the correct one. So 10x minus 4 goes into 8 twice, so that's 10x minus 40 equals negative 40. Negative 40 equals negative 40. So the answer is infinite solutions. Okay, elimination. So the coefficients of x are the same, so that means I'm going to subtract. So that will get me 2y equals negative 6. So y equals negative 3. I plug it back into the original equation. 7x plus 4 times the quantity, or times negative 3, equals 2. And you can plug it into either equation. 7x minus 12 equals 2. So 7x equals 14. So x equals 2. So it's the point 2, negative 3. Over here, I'm going to multiply the first one. No, I'm not. No, yeah, I will. The first one by negative 2. So negative 12x minus 2y equals 78. And you may ask why I did that instead of multiplying by the second equation. It's so that I didn't have to rewrite the other equation. That's all. Negative 9x equals 363. So x equals negative 7. So I plug it back into which one? I'm going to plug it into the first one. 6 times the quantity negative 7 plus y equals negative 39. So negative 42 plus y equals negative 39. Add 42 to both sides. And y equals 3. So it's the point negative 7, 3. Okay, here, I'm going to multiply this one by 2. So I get 6x minus 6y equals negative 12. So this is going to get me x equals 0. Then I'm going to plug it back in. So 3 times 0 minus 3y equals negative 6. So negative 3y equals negative 6. So y equals 2. So it's the point 0, 2. This one, I'm going to get rid of the x's. Why did I pick the x's? Smaller numbers to multiply by. So that's going to get me, oops, I don't want to multiply by 4. I want to multiply by 3. And that'll get me 12x plus 21y equals negative 240. Then I'm going to take this one and multiply it by negative 4. So I get negative 12x minus 20y equals, that's a 2, 3, that's 23. So that's going to get me y equals, that's an 8. Take that and plug it back into the original equation. So 4x plus 7 multiplied by 8 equals negative 80. So 4x plus 56 equals negative 80. Subtract 56. Get 4x equals negative, it's a 6, 136. Divide by 4. X equals negative 34. So negative 34, 8. Is that really right? Number 11? Nope, I did something wrong. That is incorrect. Did something wrong. Multiplied the first one by 3, got 12x. Oh, this should be number 11. Yeah, this should be negative 8. That should have been a negative 8. Why is it not writing? That should have been a negative. This should have been a negative. Adding. There we go. I knew that number looked weird. Okay, and then go back over here. So I get 4x equals negative 24. Oh yeah, much better. X equals negative 6. So it's the point negative 6. Negative 6, negative 8. Okay. A rectangle is x inches wide and 3y, the sum of the lengths, so x plus 3y is equal to 36. And then it says the difference between the length, so 3y minus twice the width, 2x, is equal to 12. Now, in order to do this, I don't know, I'm going to do substitution. So I'm going to take this first one, and I'm going to do x equals negative 3y equals 36. And I'm going to plug that in. So 3y minus 2 times the quantity, negative 3y, oops, didn't mean to do that, plus 36 equals 12. So I get 3y minus, plus 6y minus 72 equals 12. So that will get me 9y equals, it's going to get me what, 84? Divide by 9, get y equals, 3 goes into that, 2 times 3 goes into that, 3 goes into that, 8 over 3. Okay. Plug that back in. So x plus 3 times the quantity, 28 over 3, equals 36. So x plus 28 equals 36. Subtract the 28. Get x equals 8. So that means the width is 8 inches. The length, 3 times 28 over 3 will come out to 28, is 28 inches. Okay, so this next one. So Talon is selling plastic and wooden frames. So let P equal plastic, the number of plastic frames, and let W equal the number of wooden frames. Okay, so it says there's a total of 7. So P plus W equals 7. Then it says the number of plastic frames sold was 5 less than twice the number of wooden. So I'm going to take the P and plug it into the other equation. So I'm going to get 2W minus 5 plus W equals 7, because all I did was take this right here, plug it in right there. So 3W equals 12, so W equals 4. Then plug that in. P plus 4 equals 7, so P equals 3. There are 3 plastic frames and 4 wooden frames. Okay, this next one, we'll have to get y equals mx plus b form. So negative y greater than or equal to negative x minus 10. Y is less than or equal to x plus 10. Oh, shoot. This is 10. And then my slope to fix this. Down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. Okay, and that's greater than, so it's going to be all the one, oh, nope, 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 it's this direction. Okay, and then my other one, 2y is greater than 12x plus 4, so y is greater than 6x plus 2. So open dot at 2 and go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and over 1. Or down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and over 1. And that is going to be greater than, so it's this area. So this section right here. Okay, so this one, I'm going to get y is less than or equal to negative x is 1. So 1 over 1. Oops, getting sloppy here. Okay, and that's going to be less than, so that's over here. And then y is greater than or equal to negative x plus 3. So I go up to 3. And, oops, I went the wrong direction. Negative 1. And it is greater than, so that's no solution. They never intersect. Okay, so systems of equations. So if I did this line right here, that's going to be y, that's going to be plus 1, that has an x, and from this point right here to this point right here, I go up 1, 2, 3, I go over 2, so 3 over 2, and it's above that line, so that's greater than or equal to. And this one right here, it has this point right here, which is the point 1, 2, 3, 2, and it has this point right here, which is 1, 2, 3, so negative 3, negative 1. So the slope between that one is going to be 2 plus 1 over 3 plus 3. So that slope is going to be 3 over 6, which is 1/2. So y 1/2 x. Now I have to find the b value. So y minus 2 equals 1/2 x minus 3. So y minus 2 equals 1/2 x minus 1.5. Add 2. And y equals 1/2 x plus 1/2. And that is shaded below the line, so less than or equal to. What did I get for 16 down here? Oh, it's in standard form. So if I multiply this bottom one, that would be 2y x plus 1 So negative x plus 2y is less than or equal to 1. And then x minus 2y is greater than or equal to 1. Oh, negative 1. So x... I think I forgot the negative on the... Yeah, I forgot the negative here. And number 11 was, not 11, 13 was wrong on this. So I have to fix those two. And then this one in standard form, multiply by 2, I get 2y greater than or equal to 3x plus 2. Subtract that over, so negative 3x plus 2y is greater than or equal to 2. Can't have that negative, so 3x minus 2y is less than or equal to negative 2. Yep. And then last but not least, I'm going to do this line right here. It goes through 1, 2, 3. So it goes through negative 3. It has a slope of from here to here. So 1, 2 over 1. So negative 2x. It is shaded, it would have been shaded above this line. So that's going to be greater than. And if I need that in standard form, it would be 2x plus y is greater than negative 3. And then this line, it's going through negative 2. It has a slope of 1. And it would have been shaded below that line. And if I need that in standard form, so x minus y is greater than or equal to 2.